The gap fill, you guys. What'd you think I was talking about? You just come here to call me a shill? Call me FUD? Come on now. Alright, so anyway, we don't have to talk about the gap fill anymore. Let's talk about Bed Bath & Beyond. There are some things that we want to talk about. The Regshaw list, we'll look at the Ortex, and we'll look at the charts. So some things look good, some things a little questionable, and we're going to talk about it. So if you don't mind, hit the like button. I'll get right into the information. So as you've probably seen going around, it does appear that Bed Bath & Beyond is off the Regshaw list. How did they do it? I don't think as retail we've totally figured out the game of how they do it yet. We have some ideas. Could be married puts, could be backdoor deals. I don't know. But there was some high volume days. Do they know how to just squeak them in there, through those high volume days and still control it? I'm still kind of torn. I don't fully understand it, and if you do, drop it in the comments because I want to know. But somehow it does appear that they got off of the Regshaw list, which not the end of the world. Would we have liked to see it sit there and be able to use that in the future, hoping for a run up? Yeah, absolutely. But looking at the Ortex, it usually tells us if it's on the threshold list. It's not indicating that it is, but overall, shorts still here. Live short interest of the free float 36.81%, live short interest 28.45 per million. Appears that it has increased as far as today goes, even so they're still in the play. Let's see, what would we got? Free float on loan 71.46%, shares on loan 55.23 million. Cost to borrow sitting about where it was yesterday, 18.04%. So the shorts are still in the play. We're looking for how the offering's going to come in, the loan that they're getting. Is that going to better the fundamentals of the company? Is it going to put them in a better position to where it is, once again, a thriving company? That's ultimately what will shake the shorts out, or an elevated extended period of time where it just doesn't make sense for them to pay the cost to borrow and they admit defeat. So we're going to see what happens. But where we started talking about this at $8, we're back down there again where we got that gap fill. I'm so happy because we don't have that hanging over our heads anymore. We don't have to worry about when the algorithms will just decide to drop it down and fill that gap. So we got that out of the way. If you guys were patient, if you were sitting here waiting and you saw the opportunity today, nice job. You probably watched it fall through, come back up, gain its strength, and then might have made your entry again. If you did that, you're green right now, so you are happy. I hope that you've been trading this thing, or at least using a trading plan. Like I said, don't ever let a trade go against you. There's no reason. So even if you just jump back in here, don't let it go against you. If it starts to make a lower low, we're going to watch for where that base is. There's no reason to sweat that. What I do like is we finally got out of this downward broadening wedge that we've been in. Didn't do a whole lot other than just consolidate right on through it, but that's fine. At least we are not in here having it linger over our heads, knocking us down time after time, and we can just go from there with a new trend line. So right now it is working its way back up. It's a nice easy slope, not too much of a pitch there, so I think it's going to be a gradual climb unless something comes in and just goes haywire and shoots it one way or the other. But nothing wrong with a gradual climb. Just make that nice little grind back up to the point that we want to see it at. What am I looking at? Well, 940 was my level that if it fell through, I was pretty confident it was going to come down and fill the gap. So $9.40, target number one. Target number two is going to be $9.89. And then from there, just shy of $11, $10.97. So if we can get over that $9.89, I think that opens us up with a little bit of nice room to run. But we just take it channel by channel, bit by bit. If this happens, then look for this. If 940 happens, then look for 989. If 989 happens, look for 1097. If 1097 happens, look for 1184. That's the way that we play it. So on the downside, I would say basically you have your low at $8.03. You don't want to see it break through there. If you see it dropping below the $8.03, there could be weakness. That could be more downside. probably, right around $8 is a psychological level, then $7.50, then $7. So we'll just do psychological levels on the way down. I will find some new supports down there if we have to talk about them, but I'm hoping that we can make a nice grind back up. So you guys have a weekend to enjoy. It's going to be a long weekend. I'll pop back in with some videos over the weekend just so that if you guys have downtime and you want to be entertained, I will be here to do that. If you don't mind, you can drop a like, or you can always subscribe to the channel or leave a comment if you wish. Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you had a great day in the markets. With the news that came out and the SPY just took a dive there in early mid-morning, was it? If you were in puts, you definitely made some money. So you got a little bit of money to spend over the weekend. Congratulations. And thank you again. As always, guys, stay golden and may your accounts stay green.